Okay, we're gonna try to do a normal panel now. What can be said about Steven Universe that hasn't already been said through song? Let's see. The series, it's amazing. We all know that. We're doing lots of things. We're going to new platforms. The show is going really strong right now. I don't know if anybody got to play a little game that was the #1 top app in the App Store, Attack the Light. Yeah, the show is very successful. Right now, actually, things are really great because we're in the middle of Steven's Summer Adventures. And that's new episodes every weeknight at 7, all the way from now till August 12th. So, we know about Steven Bombs, but this is like the Steven Nuke right now. Hey, let's set up a clip. What do you say? This is an episode that airs tonight. Is
airing
that correct?
Tonight, yeah. I love this episode. This is an episode storyboarded by Hillary Florido and Lauren Zook, and it's called Beach City Drift, and we're going to show a clip.
Yeah.
There's tonight at 7.
Let's roll it. To be continued tonight at 7 p.m. Oh man. And yeah, we're going all the way through August 12th, and then after that, stuff's gonna just keep coming later in the fall. We've got boatloads of episodes. Episodes like you don't know. Don't worry, we're not gonna run out. Yeah, what can we tease coming up even further in the future?
Oh my gosh, well, in the fall, I wrote a book version of The Answer, a children's book version.
That's right. As it turns out, the episode, The Answer, was just nominated for an Emmy. And the perfect companion with that Emmy-nominated episode, as you watch it again, is a brand new book from Penguin. The Answer. Oh gosh, you guys, this book. Oh man, hold on, it's just like, oh, okay, that's just words. It's beautiful. Just, you don't even know. It's coming this fall from Penguin. They're here at the con, who knows? Maybe stop by the booth, I don't know.
Yeah, I got to work on it with Ellie and Tiffany, the art director and color stylist for the show. Their original illustrations in this book are just stunning, so I really can't wait for people to see them.
Yeah, it's seriously gonna be amazing. Everybody's gonna want one of these. It's, you can read it to your friends, your kids, whatever. But it'll be the perfect side dish to new episodes that are gonna keep coming. We're even gonna have maybe a family special in there, where we reveal a couple new characters that have been seen. And yeah, probably another Steven Bomb will be coming your way pretty soon, so stay tuned. Let's see. What else can we talk about? So I talked about the Attack the Light earlier. Some of you might know that just not even one day ago, yesterday, we released a brand new game called Soundtrack Attack. And we did the RPG thing, but this is our first rhythm game that lets you make your own gemsona. It's great. I think we have a clip from it. It's crazy. What is it like seeing the show just do all this great stuff?
Oh, it's really surreal. This is always, every time I'm here, it's just so overwhelmingly surreal. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out to this panel.
Yeah, wow. Geez. Well, let's move ahead into some Q&A. Okay. See, there's a microphone over there. Please make your way over and over. orderly fashion. Also, if you're going to ask a question that's just a straight spoiler, I'm just going to read off one of the talking points Cartoon Network gave me. So don't expect an answer on that one. Yeah, let's just head right into it. Yeah, we got a question right there.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Hi. So I was wondering for the credits song, like, who is it addressing? Because I think it's Rose to Greg, but my brother thinks otherwise.
Oh, that's a very good question. The Love Like You pertains to everyone because it's the theme. It's a huge theme of the show. Any parallels I think that you're finding between any character to any other character is completely legit. The theme of having to learn to oh gosh, there's so much I could say about this song. I think when I started, and we only thought it would be 30 seconds long tops when we started it. We had no idea we'd keep it going. It was very much to me about the all gems to all humans, sort of looking at what it is to be adored by someone and being shocked by it. And it was I think as the song went on, as we were continuing to write it, I realized that it was more about how you end up actually feeling like that as a human being. When you can't understand why people care about you, it is impossible to truly care about them back. And like truly, I think you can worship someone, you can idolize them, but in order for mutual respect to exist, you have to respect yourself. And that's something that is going on with every character in the show, to almost every other character in the show, that struggle for them.
Thanks for that question. Yeah, that was a great one. Come on down this way. All right, next one.
Will there be an episode on how the diamonds came to supremacy?
So, later today, the Cartoon Network Collective Art Sale and Signing is going to be back here in the Indigo Ballroom from 1 to 2:30. Thank you.
Oh, this is awesome. Wow, you guys.
Oh my gosh. Pierre and Percy. All the way from Camp Hiding Hearts to ask us a question. Lay it on us, you two.
All right, I'm afraid the question will get turned down. Knowing what we know about Pearls now, why is it that earlier in a season that she wanted to go to Homeworld so badly?
I think, let's see, this is gosh, I'm trying to think of a I want to give you an answer. It may be.
Steven Universe's Summer Adventures. New episodes every weeknight. Thank you, Tim.
That's a really good question.
It's a great question. We just can't answer it.
What up, nerds?
Baseball amethyst. Oh my gosh.
I'm not amethyst. I'm just a normal purple human. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
You look so amazing. I just want to bottle you up and like stuff you in my bag and just carry you around forever.
I would be okay with that.
Deal.
My question is to Rebecca and all the musicians. What's the process of creating a song?
Well, I think it will usually start when we're writing the episodes, writing the premise of the episodes. We want to integrate what's going on with the plot and how they're feeling with the song, so that they have to be linked. So we'll be like, well, we need something here, and when the song starts, the character will be feeling like this, and when it ends, they'll be feeling like this, and that's what the song has to do and tell you. And then I'll sort of take that home and work on it for a long time, or Jeff will, or Ben will. We all sort of take turns working on songs for the show, and then I'll make a very raw demo, which I'll end up sending to Stephen and Ivy. And a lot of times we'll board to my scratch before we have the voices. But then once those are in and we have it, we get it into the animatic stage, then a lot of times we'll add poses based on the performances. Like for It's Over, I drew a few of the pearls when you were really belting out, because I couldn't do it in my demo, so once we had you, it was like, oh, she has to go bigger. Like when she got to be there for her son, I had to hit, because you were so big on that line. And then it'll really, once the animation is done, that's when we get to really finalize the song. And a lot of times Stephen and Ivy will help me, Sarashi and Ivy will help me in advance to make an arrangement or a drum beat so everything stays on rhythm. It's just a big back and forth the whole time. It's not done until basically the week we finish the whole episode.
Yeah, and you know, your demos themselves are like, they're like a work of art already. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
And then,
Really, we couldn't do the songs without the demos. They're lifesavers, and they sound amazing.
yeah.
I often sing with the demo. I often sing with Rebecca singing. We sing together.
Sarashi, what is it like when you guys get one of those demos and like try to work it up into like a full song?
It really depends on the song. Like, a lot of it depends on who's singing it, which character is singing it, because every character has its own instrument. So like, Pearl would be piano, so we bring in, you know, Ivy does basically all the piano on the show, so that's why it's good. and so like, Amethyst is more me, so I will do an Amethyst song a lot of times. So that's kind of how we divide it.
Yeah. Wow. That's a great question. Thank you so much, Amethyst. Kiki. Hey, what's your question?
Rebecca, I really like your sweater. And second, oh no.
Thank you.
Out of the episodes of the Stephen New, what was your favorite episode working on?
Oh, I mean, working on Mr. Greg was a dream come true for me. I've always wanted to do a musical. It was so difficult because we don't get extra time to do this music. We have to, every episode we get the same amount of time, so I was just taking it home, working on it on the side for months and months in advance, working on it with Jeff and Ben. But it was so fun.
Yeah. Jeff, Ben, you guys put together a lot of the songs in that musical, and I remember you guys got it down to like almost like a radio play of like just all the songs back to back. Like, well, either of you, what was that like putting it together?
I mean, usually, I feel like the music, like usually the writing, we write these outlines and kind of give a skeleton to the storyboard artist, but this was a little different because we really had to figure out dialogue and everything beforehand, because most of it was going to be sung, so we kind of had to collaborate and work back and forth with like what the songs were going to say and what you want to do with the board. Right?
Yeah, and for me as a storyboard artist, I'm drawing the episode in addition to helping write songs. So like being able to do both at the same time is like super helpful. It's like we know what the timing is, I know where all the drawings are supposed to go, we can get it done efficiently. And with Rebecca's songwriting and everyone together, it came out great.
Yeah, it really did.
It was really fun too because our sensibilities are so different. Because I really wanted to write a Torch song, and Ben, you were just like, I love Newsies. I'm like, oh, that's cool. We're really coming at this from different angles.
Like shtick.
Yeah, Ben likes the shtick. Dee Dee, you had a very interesting perspective on this because this is a bunch of cartoon people trying to write a musical, but I mean, you know musicals, like, you know, what was it like to step into doing a Steven Universe version of the musical?
Oh my gosh, like I said before, I am so thrilled whenever music comes my way because that's just what I love to do. I've been singing ever since I can remember. So the fact that the show is very musical is it makes me so very happy. But yeah, what I love about Rebecca's music and the way that she writes it's unpredictable, and the way that you know, the inflections and the notes are like from, you know, down here and then up here and there, you know. So I love that I have to really concentrate when I'm learning your music, because it's not predictable. It's not like a lot of typical musical theater, like old school musical theater songs might be. Her music is not, and it's such a challenge, and it's a wonderful challenge. I love it.
Thank you. For our next question, we've got Rose from the past. Lay it on us.
My question's to Rebecca Sugar. I was wondering how you feel about the leaks and spoilers have been going around online.
Oh. Oh gosh, well, this thing is so big, I can't control it. It's new for me. I come from making independent comics, and nobody cared. If any of it leaked, if any future pages leaked, no one would notice. I think this is so, I really want everything to be a surprise. Please stay off the internet right now. Thank you in advance.
Thanks for your question. Hey there.
Hi. How did you pitch such a unique and wonderful show to Cartoon Network, just because it's so different from anything else you see on TV?
Well, when I was working on Adventure Time, they asked me if I had any ideas of my own, and I really started with the character of Steven, because I knew if I were going to be working on something for a long time, I'd want it always to be personal to me and something I really cared about. And Steven is based off my little brother, who's here. He's here.
Steven, stand up. It's Steven.
So it really started with that. And then I wanted it to be a sort of sci-fi fantasy show, but at the core always about this relationship with my brother, and that's really how I presented it. And I'm just feel so lucky that I got a chance to expand on it. I mean, once the crew came together, it just grew into really its own thing. I had a lot planned out in advance, but it really took on so many of the personalities.
Yeah,
I get to work with.
I would say like everybody would bring their own sort of, you know, it all came out of this core emotional relationship you had with your brother, and we all kind of brought those relationships that we all had to the show, and we all kind of, everybody built on, like, you know, that stuff, and you hear that come out in the writing of the songs and also the voice acting as well.
Yeah, I think too, and even when I was doing comics, when you start a project, I think leaving it open to change as you change as a person is really helpful. I think you can see how the show has evolved. It's something that I think, I love that the show is consistently inconsistent in every sense, and you know, in the way everything looks. And I mean, I wanted it to be a chance for us to figure out what we wanted to do and then do it, and then change what we wanted to do and then do that. So I think that's also really, we sort of just followed everything into a new place. Oh, thank you for your question.
Yeah, thank you. Hey there.
Are you ever surprised by some of the stories you've been able to tell, and do you ever get any pushback?
Oh, well, I mean, there's always pushback. You know, I think I have been surprised at just how personal I've been able to make these stories. And I'm always ready to fight for what I want to be included in this show. And I do, so I've also, it's been really interesting to sort of see see the response and just really realize what I wanted to say with this. And as I realized, well, let's see, how do I explain this? Yes, there are things that are really worth fighting for, and I think that's what the show is about.
Great question. Thank you. Come on down. Next up, hey there.
Hi. I just wanted to know if we're ever going to get any more backstory for characters like Jasper and Lapis and Peridot.
The Steven Universe signing is today from 3:30 to 5 in the Convention Center autograph area. Thank you so much for your question. Next up.
All right, hello. All right,
Hey.
So I was wondering, can the Gems rap? And if so, can we get an episode where they rap in song?
I mean,
You have your answer.
This is gone, but no.
yeah, the Gems can rap.
That's all right, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to challenge the two of them to rap because we've done our part. Like, I'm down to rap again.
There's a challenge on that?
Challenge. Yeah, deeds. Bars. Give me your hottest bars.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, Steven rapped about ice cream sandwich in the first episode. I mean, you might want to watch the show. Just.
Do you mean? Whoa. Hey, no, it's cool. Do you mean like, is there a rapping culture on Homeworld? Because that's totally unexplored. And I think that it's a very interesting thought.
Intergalactic hip hop culture.
Yeah.
I think
Straight out of Homeworld.
That could be cool.
Yeah, you might get there. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. It's a really good.
Great question. Come
I'd love
down through.
to write raps for everyone.
I want to rap.
Next up.
Hi, I'm asking this question for my little brother who couldn't be here with me today. He wants to know if any additional powers for Peridot might be revealed later in the series.
So Saturday we have 2 back-to-back panels. We Bear Bears at 10 a.m. and Powerpuff Girls at 11 a.m. right back here. Thank you so much for your question. Come on down. Coming up next to the mic.
Say hi to your brother for me. That's a really good question.
This question, I wonder if it was already answered, and the question was, how come Steven and Onion never go to school in the Beach City, or how come there's no school there?
That's a great question.
That's a very good question. Steven is homeschooled. He's got a lot of gem things to learn that only the Gems would know how to teach him. Hence his living with them.
I think also Greg really is getting him like online courses. I think that's canon. That's not just a song lyric.
Right.
And as Michaela mentioned, this question also pertains to real life. I've been homeschooled since the 4th grade until I graduated high school. So me and Steven are alike in many ways.
And he's very smart.
Thank you for your question.
My mom got me online courses, not my dad. She was my teacher.
Up next to the mic, it's a very angry, fiery Gem. What's
Hi.
up? Hey.
My question was, are you guys happy with the 11-minute segments that you guys get for your show, or do you wish you had more time?
I like the format because I like that the episodes are dense. I really like making them dense. There are definitely times when we want things to breathe. Actually, we have a half-hour special coming up, which will be our first half-hour special, and that one really needed time to tell the story we wanted to tell. But I like that they're short.
Yeah, I remember early on, like the whole writing team sort of deciding that We'd like to take every episode and really just make it about one thing and explore what that one thing means to the characters and not have to like...
They do an A plot, B plot.
Yeah, do like all this extra stuff and, you know, really make it dense character stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you, it's a really good question.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
Yo.
I would love if Estelle, Rebecca, and one of the composers answered this question if you think you have time. But I was wondering if when Stephen grows up or like wills himself into his early 20s, and if you were to follow in his dad's footsteps and launch a musical career, what real life artist would his music sound most similar to?
I mean, I feel like you would have to take some sort of inspiration from Greg's music, so it would have to be rock of some sort. I don't know. That era of music is one of the ones I'm actually the least versed in.
I think he'd go a little full.
I don't know. I think maybe he could. I mean, this might be a little too grown. I think Stephen could be Guns N' Roses. Am I crazy?
I can see that style.
You can see what? No, Bon Jovi.
That's the one. Yeah.
Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi.
That's one of my karaoke songs, no shit.
What do you guys think?
Oh no.
They don't know.
Bon Jovi. Slash, I don't know.
We're in agreement, but it's a good call.
Yeah, that's a great call. Thank you for the question. That stumped us. Come on forward. Make your way over this one. Next up, hey.
Hi. So Pearl's really passionate about sword fighting, swords, but her weapon's a spear. Are gems assigned a weapon when they're made and they can't change it? Or can they like figure out how to change it?
There is a difference between the weapons that they can manifest and the material weapons that they use. Pearl has a lot of swords, but they're all material, and she can't manifest them. I think sort of similarly to the placement of your gem, your weapon is a part of who you are, and that's a part of who she is, but she's also just wants to use anything, would want to use anything she can to fight, so I think that's why she has an affinity for swords, and probably pretty much anything she could get her hands on if she were really on the ground.
Yeah, those material weapons are pretty mysterious,
Yeah,
right?
where did they come from?
Where did they come from? Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. Thanks for your question. Hey.
My question is, by any chance, are you going to make a movie in the near future?
Oh gosh. It's something that I would really like to do.
Yeah.
I don't think I can say. I'd really love to do that.
Let's just say yes. Why not? Thanks so much for
Law of attraction, we'll say yes.
Yeah. Thanks so much for your question.
Thank you. I like your birthday specific Stephen outfit.
So my friends and I are really into astrology, so I was wondering what Stephen's birthday is.
Oh.
His canon birthday.
His canon birthday?
He's so many birthdays.
It's August 15th. It's my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
It's August 15th.
Yeah.
Canonically, the episode aired in January, which is nowhere near August 15th.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's certainly a Leo.
Yeah.
Maybe a Cancer Leo.
Thanks for your question. Next up.
I was wondering if we could see any more of Homeworld.
That's a very good question.
That's a great question. And the answer is Steven's Summer Adventure. New episodes every weeknight. Now through August 12th at 7 p.m. Thanks so much for your question. Come on up. Give him a prize. Hey there.
Hi. I love you all. Thank you so much for this show. And I wanted to ask, how has the writing changed and influenced the music and vice versa for all the characters? So like Sardonyx's music was really influential to her character.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think, well, the fusions are especially interesting because we'll have the sounds for each individual character. And when I started the show, we would talk a lot about how each character should sound and how they are the way they are. Like when we decided, Pearl would be piano, there was some ragtime I was sending. I felt like there's like a looseness to Pearl and a subversiveness to Pearl that is like syncopated and different, but also part of sort of her classical sensibility and like her instruments. Well, the other thing also, just in terms of writing fusions, is that they are a new character made of these characters. So we always have to find a third thing that's not just them laid on top of each other, but is the influence of those instruments, the influence of those sounds to each other. One of the most interesting things to try was Ruby and Sapphire, because we had to deconstruct somebody's music. Do you guys want to talk about your theories for fusion?
Yeah, what is it like when we're like saying create this new character sound?
A lot of times, kind of what we do is we kind of think about, rather than thinking about the actual sounds, we kind of think about why those sounds exist for those characters. So like, Garnet is very like rock solid. So like, but she's also like a little like futuristic, and so
it's like a thematic sort of thing.
Rather than thinking about like, oh, this is piano, so we gotta have more piano. When the fusion comes up, it's more like, why is there piano in here?
As like an example, like what was it like to put together Sardonyx's sound?
So we thought about how Pearl and Garnet might influence each other, and then musically how that might take hold also. We felt that Pearl's sort of ornateness in her music would sort of pull Garnet sounds like to be more showy, and Garnet's confidence would sort of influence Pearl's delicate piano to be just really strong and bombastic. So it turned into the Sardonyx theme, having those elements together.
That's a great question. Thank you so much. Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Wow, that's loud. You guys are awesome, by the way. But it's clear that Steven Universe has strong themes that center on women empowerment and LGBT themes. Strong ally. Anyway, I just wanted to ask Rebecca, what inspired you to include these themes in the show?
Well, in large part, it's based on my experience as a bisexual woman. I think that there are a lot of ways that how do I put this? These themes have so much to do with who you are. There's an idea that you should, that these are themes that should not be shared with kids, but everyone shares stories about love and attraction with kids. So many stories for kids are about love, and it really makes a difference to hear stories about how someone like you can be loved. And if you don't hear those stories, it will change who you are. It's very important to me that we speak to kids about consent, that we speak to kids about identity, that we speak to kids about, there's so much I have to say about this. I want to feel like I exist, and I want everyone else who wants to feel that way to feel that way too.
Choose love, everybody. Thank you. Next question. Pearl. Whoa, that spear. Oh my gosh. Can we get that in frame somehow? Whoa. Nice.
My dad made it. I was wondering, this is kind of a question for Rebecca and all the actors. When you first started the show, did you know about all of the characters' backstory, or did you learn along with the audience?
Oh, we really, a lot of that came together when we worked on the show. It was a mix. Like, I knew all the fusions, I knew about Garnet, all of that stuff was planned. Some things were planned, some things weren't. I was really interested in the sort of the superficial, like, ideas where it'd be like, oh, a spear and Garnet's gauntlets will be a big hammer. Like, I didn't know her personality yet, but I really wanted that hammer. So it sort of, there was like a mix of things. But then when the team came together and we just talked about sort of how we felt about all these characters, like a lot of Amethyst's backstory grew when we were working on the show as a team. It sort of just happened naturally that we realized, like, oh, she's definitely, of the original gems, pre-Steven, the youngest, just in her personality, and sometimes things would just click into place, like the kindergarten episode,
And a lot of that
came up with together.
And a lot of that came together with influence from Michaela as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, getting to know everyone really changed everything, I think.
Yeah, like, I mean, I certainly didn't learn Amethyst's backstory along with the audience, but I didn't know it, as early as Rebecca, because I'm not in her brain. But like, just learning it a little bit before, and for me, I'm adopted, and so I could definitely tap into that part of her storyline when she goes back to the kindergarten, so,
yeah. Yeah, just getting to know her.
But yeah, there were like a lot of, I remember like, and there's like all these like little like affectations from the characters that came out of working with the cast, like even like when we found out like Zach can speak Italian,
yeah.
we'd start throwing in like all these like, we'd throw in like arrivederci, like just like, we just want to hear Zach say that.
I mean, when else am I supposed to practice? Nobody speaks Italian in California. Sì, che? Giancarlo? Ok. Mi chiamo Zach, parlo solo un po' di italiano.
Amazing. Hey, yeah, Ben, I was just wondering if you could speak on like what it was like, because I remember a lot of times in those writing room discussions, we would literally just be like, oh, let's do this really cool thing, and then you would have to like turn it into an actual story. What was that like?
Yeah. That's a lot of the writing would be like, I specifically remember coming up with cat fingers when you came in with a drawing. of the cat on a finger, and you were like, it could eat a grape. That was.
Yeah, that it would eat. That's horrible. I'm glad we did the show.
It always sticks in my mind, but then we try and, you come in with a scene, or you'll come in with just an idea or the hammer, and we try and just talk and build out a story from that. That's like always from just something you come in, you're like, okay, I got this theory. This is a famous Rebecca line, it's always like, I've got a theory. You come in and say that.
Thanks for the question. All right, next question, and then I think, we'll just have to take one more.
Hi.
Hey.
That's really cool. But besides that, where do you guys get your inspiration?
Oh, everything that happens.
Life and love and all of it, right?
Yeah, all of it. Ian is a big inspiration to me.
Rebecca, you're a huge inspiration.
My team, I'm so inspired by it. I'm so inspired by everyone around me. I think just going to work and being with all these incredibly talented artists, also just people that I really love and admire, and everyone I get to be around all the time inspires me. Sriracha and Ivy inspire me. We always talk on Skype because we're not in the same place, and we end up talking for a long time after we're working, just because
Thank you. Yeah.
My team.
Thank you for your question. All right, last question. We got to do one more, really quick. Just because you're so adorable, we got to do this. All right.
Okay, I was wondering, will we be seeing any new gems in the upcoming episodes?
No. Yes.
Just this once.
Yes,
Forget
you will.
it. Yes. Thanks. Come on forward. Get a prize. Okay. Hey, Zach. Apparently you're doing a takeover of Cartoon Network's Twitter right now.
Yes, if you saw me acting like a millennial over here on my phone, that's because I hacked into the Cartoon Network Twitter, and they still haven't taken it back from me. And I've been posting on it, causing all sorts of a ruckus. So, I wanted to do a couple photos with you guys. One, I'm gonna take a goofy selfie with you guys in the background, going crazy, and then we're gonna do one with the whole cast and crew and everybody up here with you guys in the background. Is that cool? All right.
Let's do it.
Starting off with this one.
You're gonna be great. Yeah.
Everyone smile. We got it. Are you gonna take it this way or that way? Okay. We did it. We got it, guys. We got it.
We're all on the Cartoon Network Twitter now.
Hey, all right. We only have, oh my gosh, so not that much time left. But hey, do you think we could do something special?
I do have one more song that I could play. It's for an episode that hasn't aired yet, so it's and at a time recently, I was having a really rough time for a stretch, and I wrote this song to sort of talk myself off this ledge in this way and calm myself down, and it ended up being part of the show, and I got to work with Jeff on the episode for this. So yeah, I'll play it. It's called Here Comes the Thought. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Here comes a thought that might alarm you. What someone said and how it harmed you. Something you did that failed to be charming. Things that I said are suddenly swarming. And oh, I'm losing sight, I'm losing touch. All these little things seem to matter so much that they confuse you, that I might lose you. Take a moment, remind yourself to take a moment and find yourself. Take a moment and ask yourself if this is how we fall apart. But it's not, but it's not, but it's not, but it's not, but it's not. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I got nothing, got nothing, got nothing, got nothing to fear. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And it was just a thought, just a thought, just a thought, just a thought, just a thought. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We can watch, we can watch, we can watch, we can watch them go by. From here, from here, from here. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust.